Assalamu alaikum everyone, myself Hafiz Abdul Aziz and welcome to Language Learners. As you can see the logo that says that we are the Language Learners. If I talk about the slogan, then it says that let us the world listen to you. It means that we are going to make you able, that the world will listen to you when you will speak. Okay, if I talk about today's lecture without wasting any more time, then today's lecture is based on the degrees of comparison. What do we do in these degrees? What is the importance of these degrees? You are going to come to know soon, very, very soon. Okay, so if I talk about how many degrees are there, then there are three degrees. Positive is the first one, as you can see on the slide. So, first of all, let's have a look on that. But there are three degrees: positive, comparative, and then there comes superlative. So, let's see the definition of degrees. Degrees of comparison are used when we describe a thing or a person. Okay, so it can be one thing or one person, it can be two or more than two as well. Okay, so you should have a strong, you can say, grip on adjectives. You should have a clear, you can say, knowledge what the adjectives are in order to understand today's lecture. If you don't know what does it mean, what is adjectives, what are they, then we are also going to share a link below in the comment section. You can go over there in the description. There is a lecture on the parts of speech where you can find all these adjectives as well. Okay, so I'm going to give you a gist what the really adjectives are right now. Adjectives are the words that helps to describe noun and pronoun. Okay, so what is noun? Noun is name of a person, place, or thing, as everybody knows that. And pronoun are the words that we use to replace noun. Okay, so it was a very, you can say, short description that I could do right now. If you want the detailed lecture, you know where to go. Okay, so adjectives. Adjectives make the comparison. What are these words? We use adjectives when we need to describe noun or pronoun. For example, okay, yeah, there will be so many examples that we are gonna see today. So positive comparison. What is positive degree and how do we do the comparison in this degree? This is used when we describe only one person. When we are describing one person or a thing, then we use positive degree. That is the main difference. The house is big. This is one of the examples. The boy is fast on his bicycle. Fast, the fast. It is bold as well, and it is representing that all the bold words are representing adjectives. The boy is fast on his bicycle. The girl is smart. The radio was loud. So this is an activity that if you want to do, that you are supposed to write four sentences using the positive degree of comparison and use the word on the spot. Other than that, what you can do as well, if, as you are watching this video, you can make 10 sentences at least on a paper and you can just send it to us on our email that is also available in the description. Let's move on to the degrees of comparison. That is the second degree of today's lecture, comparative degree. We also call it comparison degree. So what do we do in comparative degree? We do the comparison. Comparison किन चीजों के दरमियान में होता है between two things. So there is a difference between compare and contrast. Compare, we do the comparison between similarities, and when it comes to contrast, we talk about differences. So comparative degree, what does it say? This is when we compare two people or things to each other. जब दो चीजें या दो लोग एक दूसरे के साथ कंपेयर करते हैं, then we call it comparative degree. So let's have a look on few examples by moving on to the next slide. As you can see on the screen, that they are saying there is a rule that you can simply add er to the adjective in order to make it comparative degree. For example, if it was fast, then it became faster. If it was slow, then it became slower. We are just adding ers to it. These are the simple way. This is a simple way in order to, you can say, transfer your positive degree into comparative degree. Just you can simply add er. Big became bigger, small became smaller, tall became taller. Okay, as you can see on the right side, there is a kind of, you can say, an alien or whatever you see. I am, that says, I am tall, he is taller. How, see how positive is he? He is not saying that I am short and he is tall. He is very, you can say, positive kind of person. He's saying, I am also tall. मैं भी लंबा हूँ, but he is taller. वो मेरे से भी लंबा है. So he is doing comparison with himself. Okay, so let's have a look on few examples that says the house is big. ये घर बड़ा है, but my house is bigger. But my house is bigger than that. उस घर से ज़्यादा बड़ा है. Another example says the boy is fast on his bicycle, but I am faster. The radio was loud, but the TV was louder. These are some examples related to the painful became more painful. These are the exceptions. As they're saying, I want you to have a look at the bottom line. Adjectives. Those adjectives that are ending in full. जो full पे end होते हैं और या फिर e पे end होते हैं, we use more with them. That is a kind of, you can say, a clue that you can use in your life in order to improve your grip on these degrees. Painful became more painful, hopeful more hopeful, beautiful became more beautiful, expensive became more expensive. But exceptions are everywhere. So as you can see on the screen now, we have few exceptions that says good become gooder. No, good, gooder, goodest. It's not like that. So it's not the rule that we were using, that we just simply add er in order to make it comparative and superlative degree. That is not applicable over here. Okay. So exceptions are everywhere. As you can see, good, better, superlative is the best, bad, worse, worst, many, much, more, little, few, less, far, further, old, older. So this is how it is going. This is again an activity. If you want to do, you can just have a look on it and you can do it yourself. But it's a short lecture, so we are just including it, where we just want to give you an overview. If you have a shortage of time, you can just listen to it in order to grasp the whole concept. If you want to have a strong command on it, you can just go to the detailed or descriptive or explanatory lectures. You can just listen to that over there. Okay, so on the screen we have third and last degree of today's lecture, degrees of comparison. Superlative degree. Superlative, it is saying itself that it contains something that is super, that is premium, that is prestige, that is at the top. Superlative degree used when compared more than two people or things. Okay, over here we are not doing the comparison. We are not describing one thing that was the positive degree. In comparative degree, we did comparison between two people or things. Over here at the superlative degree, we use it when we are comparing more than two people or things. Fast, faster, then fastest. The rule is est. We just simply add est to an adjective in order to make it the superlative degree. Let's have a look on few examples in order to understand this concept. He was the fastest in this bicycle race. For example, why he won the race. क्यों जीता वो race? The reason behind that was he was the fastest. He was at the top. He was the best at his cycling skills. That is why he was the fastest in the bicycle race, and that is why he won the match. He won the race actually. Okay, then there comes she was the smartest girl in the class. As you can see, for example, there are 30 students in the class, but there is only one monitor or one class representative. So that shows that there are so many students in the class, but she was the only one. We usually say, for example, we have so many friends now. लेकिन हमारा best friend there is only one. So this is what they're saying. You know, he is the super. वो best जो होता है, why we call him best friend? Because he is the superb one, superlative होता है. So the same concept we are applying over here. The biggest house on the block was for sale. It is सबसे बड़ा. You know, when we were students, when we used to go to school, so over there we usually say that in the introduction that I'm starting today's assembly by the name of Allah Almighty, who is the most merciful and the most beneficent. So with superlative degree, we always use be with them. The slowest computer in the class belonged to Miss Brockway. So I'm sorry for Miss Brockway that she has the slowest computer. Another example that says Spider-Man or Superman was the strongest and fastest of all the superheroes. But Spider-Man was the most flexible. Okay, Spider-Man is also one of the most favorite, let's say, cartoon or the person of mine as well when I was a kid. Okay, so here we have some exceptions. It's not like we just add est in order to make an adjective into superlative degree. These are some exceptions on your screen. Painful, more painful than most painful. So here are some exceptions to the rules as well. Good, better, best, bad, worse, worse, many, more, most, little, few, less. Okay, so guys, so here is again an activity that you can do in your spare time, or you can just simply pause this video and you can just simply do it yourself. And I would like to complete you today's lecture by saying that in order to, you can say, uh, improve your English, in order to learn all these kind of things, you can just have a look on our channel. Other than that, if there is anything you are facing problem with, our number is also attached. You can have a look on it. You can call us. You can reach us anywhere on our social media platforms. Where, and on the other hand, if you want special classes, if you think you are an introvert kind of person, you want special attention, special guidance, you can just get yourself enrolled in our upcoming spoken English batch. So good luck, guys. Allah Hafiz.